All right. So this is how you make a perspective grid. Pretty much all I do is I select the color that I'm pretty sure is not going to be in um, my picture. Um, you know, whatever it is. Mine's purple this time. So anyway, um, I named the layer. You have to make 3 layers. The first one's going to be X. So the X layer is going to be everything horizontal. What am I doing? Everything horizontal. So you pretty much just take your straight line tool and make lines. I'm doing this real quick. To speed it up, I always duplicate the layer and just move it down. And then you can merge those layers and just duplicate it until you don't need to duplicate it anymore. All right, and merge that down. And so the X layer, so X is everything horizontal. To get the Y layer, all you do is duplicate the X layer and then transform it and rotate it. Okay, and this is the Y layer, and this is everything vertical. So everything up and down. Rename that layer to Y. Okay, and move it down. I just like to keep them in order, like they should be. Okay, so that's the up and down and vertical. Now you need the forward and back, so the depth. And I always do this a different color because once you get all this in there, it's super hard to see. So we're gonna make another layer, move it down, and this layer is gonna be called Z. Okay, for everybody who doesn't speak American English, Z. All right. So pretty much just draw a line across and then come back, make an X, and pretty much you're going to make a big asterisk. And there's your depth. So this isn't finished. That one's a little bad. So just make sure they all cross the middle. So this isn't finished yet. So we have the depth, but we really don't have any kind of perspective on your X and Y. So when you look in the real world, there's actually 3 points. Okay, so there's one for horizontal, one for up and down, and one for depth. Okay, so a lot of times people really focus on the Z, but you have to focus on all the others too. And in order to get that depth, the perspective on the X and Y axis, or the horizontal and vertical, you go to your transform tool and go to tool options and use the perspective option. All right, and then basically you just pull it in. Okay, and then on your X, you're going to do the same thing, except you're going to pick a side. Like if you want it to be going, your perspective to be going to the right, and you'll do this side. If you want it going left, you'll do this side. But yeah, that's it. Let that compile. It's going slow for some reason. But so now you have 3-point perspective. And yeah, you move your Z layer around wherever you want your horizon to be. I'm going to keep it right there. I'm not going to draw a picture, but you select all your layers and you group it. Quick group. And just call it your grid. And then I always turn the opacity down so I can see what I'm drawing on top of it. And so I'm just going to draw a couple really simple buildings. So if say I want a building right here, I'm not trying to make this look good at all, so don't judge me. Nope. And it's not going to look good at all. Yeah, you just kind of follow your grid. Alright, and then if I want to build behind that, there you go. And then if I want something up here, just kind of, I want a random shape up here. It's not really following anything. Okay, and then let's say I want to draw a street. Yeah, you can do that. I want to draw a street that goes across here too. You can do that. So you know that, and of course I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Let me. There you go. So now you can see everything. So we have a bunch of telephone poles. Also drew a city street. You probably can't hear me because I noticed that you really couldn't hear anything earlier when I tried to record something. So, but there you have it.